Hey guys, and welcome to your February reading with me. Virgo, welcome to February. This is your reading. Guys, we move into the new fire rooster year. The Chinese New Year has just been and gone with the end of January. And also we have the asteroid Vesta moving across our skies, as well as the eclipses. February is set to be a busy month. Vesta represents the Vestal Virgin energies, the Sacred Heart and High Priestess energy. She helps our ability to integrate and focus our energies and bring wholeness to ourselves. She's the energy of the sacred feminine creative energy, which allows us to regenerate ourselves and dedicate our aspirations, plans and goals into the realm of happening. She's also the guardian of joy and passion within your soul. So with all that energy on board, let's see what your reading is going to be. We're using 4 of these Rider-Waite cards, then a 5th overall energy card from the Morgan Greer deck, and then an oracle card at the end. So we have a really nice, colourful, active reading ahead for you guys. Let's see what's in store, Virgo. Temperance, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the 8 of Swords. We've had a lot of court cards in all of the readings, which kind of tells me that February is a month about other people in our lives as well, and we've had a lot of youthful court cards. So for some reason, younger people are either active on our minds or helping to create the energy around the planet. What's your final... Well, there we are. I've just been talking about the essence of court cards, and you have 3. And they're all banged up there together and forming a triangle. So that triangle could be definitely family triangle. One is a sword, one is an fire, and one is an earth. So your other 2 cards, you have your major arcana and you have your 8 of swords over there. So your reading definitely interacts with other people and possibly family members in the month of February. So let us move into Temperance and start on the left hand side. Your only major arcana card, an androgynous angel. She brings to us the need for balance in our life, and she is quite adept at it herself, with 1 foot on the terra firma and 1 foot in the water. Also, she's pouring water from those vessels, those golden gobulets. Well, I've lost it there. Those golden cups. So she is herself moderating, or he or her is moderating so much in the whole perspective or diagram of life. So that's her main message. It's about balancing everything, in particular your emotions, your physicality, your etheric side, your ethereal side, so your spiritual side. She brings us to making sure we maintain focus on that perspective. So if there's something in your life that you feel isn't balanced, you need to address it. So is your diet right? Is your health right? Could there be something that you need to give up? Is there some food that's not right for you? Is there some activity that's not serving you? Do you need to get outdoors more? Because in particular, that beautiful card shows us the sun in the background, the mountains, the fields, the flowers, the water, all of those wondrous creations of nature, and she's out there in it, enjoying nature's wholesome energy. So there's something here for a lot of you about connecting again with nature and earth and uplifting the energetic pathway from that. When we reconnect with the outdoors and nature, we often are energized in ways far beyond sitting indoors or sitting behind technological devices. So Also, water and diet are very important here. Make sure you are rehydrating your body, and if you need to detoxify, remember water is one of the best forms of detoxifying. Emotional balance, check your hormone levels, everyone, males and females, and make sure that you are emotionally stable. So those are kind of the basic feelings or messages I get from Temperance. She's not anything really major. She's just talking to you about your bodily functions and also your emotional and hormone levels. We come next to the Page of Swords, and I can't really separate this one out on its own. Those three are definitely calling out to be spoken together. So they're either a group of people who are culminating in an event or a series of things that go on for the month of February, and they're possibly family members, or they are a group of friends one way or another. The Page of Swords can be an air sign person, the Wands is a fire sign, and the Pentacles can be an earth. You go in ages almost from the Page being the youngest to the Knight being a tad older in the mid-type 20s to 30s, and the King being a little bit older again. So is this like a father and sons, or is it like brothers, or is it uncles and nephews? The Pages and the Knights can be either or sex, or even androgynous or bisexual people, and the King is usually referred to as a male, but not all the time. So these people are here to either support you, or you have issues around them, or they need your attention one way or another. The Page of Swords often stirs things up, so there could be some conflagration or activity or surge of energy. Someone's like coming in and waving things around and going, listen to me, I want this, or I need this, blah, blah, blah. So there's that type of energy with him. The Knight of Wands does a very similar thing. He can come shimmering in on his horse, and everyone wakes up and goes, oh, wow, listen to this guy, he's amazing, and we all love him and we love his energy. So these two cards in particular are energizing something, a situation, they're inflaming it possibly, or they are creating action. Something about this month says you need to take action, and you need to balance it and weigh it up, but you are being pushed into activating something, and it surrounds other people as well. And it's swift, and it's quickly moving, and it's coming and going. So it's not here for a long time, it's just boom, whatever. We come to this one, the Eight of Swords, and we see here a feeling of being trapped, literally, and it's often self-trapped. So this is why I say the Temperance card plays a bit of a role. This card is often associated, with feeling about anxiety or unsure of yourself, or having lost some self-confidence, or not being able to read the signs. When people say, look at the signs and listen to things, it's like you're not. It's like you need to take the blindfold off, take those tethers off from around your arms, and look forward. Figure a way out of whatever it is that's annoying you or holding you back. You need to awaken to yourself. You need to listen to yourself in particular. I'm getting that, like listen. And you're being told things, you're being given answers, or you're being, told or given some sort of inspiration. So take it. Don't just sit back and go, oh, it's not happening as I planned it, or it's not as I wanted it to be. It may not be, but there's always a way to change it and to move forward and to get activated with it. So don't let your own fears or worries or doubts overrule you at this time. Make sure that you give yourself some credit and use your determined strength, your sound reasoning capabilities. You're the most sound of everyone. This is your earth energy here. This is you. So you have the ability to make the changes for the month and be the one that sets the boundaries and be the one that is the strength for others if that's needed to be, but also for yourself. So this card is a nothing to worry about card. It's a very temporary, fleeting thing, and it's just about you gaining your strength back and gaining your mojo and having faith in yourself and grounding yourself again. There was definite messages about grounding, and for Virgos you need to be grounded to work really well, and that's what the Temperance card, she's telling you that really firmly. Something has upset your well, I could just say balance, but something's upset your equilibrium. That was the word I was looking for, and part of it needs to be grounded again to bring it back in. Now we come to your overall energy card, which is you exuding your Virgo energies, and that is about grounding, firmness, stability, stopping and taking stocks and making solid logical decisions. So part of that, as I say, is helping to make decisions for those people around you. They are on a journey, or they're doing something, or they're boom, you know, it's like pull in your face and stuff is happening and blah blah blah. It's fast and fiery. This reading feels quite short term, like a lot of the other readings have had a great deal of length in them and taken them through many months. Yours is cut and dry, boom, just this month. It's not going any further. There's like, I can't see any further into the future, so I'm being told just about February. So it's whether or not, as I say, you've got something on your mind about this month that's worrying you, they're saying don't worry, and just be you and come back to being grounded. This often talks too about your finances. They might be on your mind. You might be concerned about that, or your investments, or your career. Again, don't be. Use some logic and some sensibility, and I think all things will be fine. It looks as though your sign may not be as powerfully aligned to this bunch of eclipses and perhaps to Vesta's energy. So, yeah, we'll just work with that, and we're staying firmly in the month, and we're just dealing with the people around you and the situations and energizing yourself. So go Virgo, that's what I say. It's all good stuff. Let us see what your final card is, the final measure of what is being told. There we are, perfect timing. But what a lovely little card that is. And I'm going to bring it in really close for you to see. And it's the beautiful green energy, green and pink. And we have two beautiful green and pink stones which we'll put there for you. So everything happens with divine and perfect timing. And I'll read you the words. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. And that's kind of the feeling I was getting, and I kept saying to you, don't let that be your guiding moment in time, because this is exactly what it's about. And it's only yourself that would stop any movement for perfect timing for anything, any of your desires that you have on your agenda. Whether it's motivating yourself physically or emotionally, or whether it's your career, or whether it's relationships, or whether it's your finances. You're in a moment where there is some perfect timing aligning up. So wonderful way to end your reading. And if you focus on that, it will take you forward into that next month that we couldn't have the vision for. So there we are, Virgo. Lovely way to end. I thank you all for listening, liking and subbing and leaving your comments. I love to hear what you have to say and what's going on in your lives. So thank you again, everyone. Wishing you the very best. Take care. Much love and laughter. Namaste.